Good morning there, Josh. It's Kerry here from Pacific Toyota Lexus Cairns. So what I'm going to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our Isuzu Dmax that you're inquiring with us today. So just Dmax, like I said to you, basically I just want to go through the interior, exterior of the motor vehicle, also through the wheel arch, tyres and rims, and also through the features of the car itself, and basically just go through the engine bay as well. But before I do that, Josh, I'll tell you a little bit more about Pacific Toyota. So Pacific Toyota is one of two pre-owned dealerships here in Far North Queensland. So we're actually located here right on 77 Mulgrave Road. So we're actually based in the city of Cairns itself. We're about 1.45 kilometres away from the city. Our second pre-owned yard is actually at 235 Mulgrave Road, and that's about 2 kilometres south of Cairns on the left-hand side. Next to that is our franchise dealership, Toyota and Lexus, a new car department. Also behind that is service and parts as well too. And then basically we actually own opposite lock four-wheel drive centre that we actually have as well. Pacific Hino and Coral Motors does all our pre-inspections on our vehicles here that we have in stock. So we hold up to about 200 to 250 cars in stock at all times, and we sell exactly the same amount of cars every month in and month out as actually in buy them as well too. As you can see in the background there, Josh, is actually our showroom floor, so it's 2 stories. So what I'm going to do right now, Josh, is just basically get back into this vehicle itself that you're inquiring with us, and basically tell you a little bit more about this vehicle. So as you can see, it's fitted out with the opposite lock deluxe wheel bar in front of it, so it's actually winch capacity, it's black in colour. So I'm just going to go around the front of that vehicle. As you can see, I've got the fog lights there on it as well too. If it had parker sensors on the front, they're actually linked there as well, but this one doesn't have parker sensors. Also going to go up onto the bonnet, just make sure I go across the top of that bonnet, just to make sure there is no stone chips or cracks in the windscreen as well too. As you can see, it's been reduced in price from $56,990 down to $53,990. What I'm going to do right now is just going to go down to the left side passenger side, just give you a bit of an idea, and just make sure there's no imperfections in the paint as well too. So just checking that angle, fantastic. I'm just going to go down to the front of the vehicle to the rear of the vehicle right now. I just noticed that there is a little scratch here on the vehicle, but where it can be buffed out and brush touch as well too. Just looking from the rear of the vehicle there, Josh, it's actually in great condition. You can see that paint's in beautiful, it's been looked after really well. What I'm going to do now, get the camera to go around to the bottom of the vehicle, down to the kick panel, down to the side steps, then back through the wheel arch here. So just going to go through the wheel arch. Also, they didn't like the factory alloy, so they actually upgraded to the aftermarket alloy Speedies. Also got the all-terrain tyres on it, Dunlops. It's got the MCC side steps on it, so heavy duty side steps. I just noticed that on the door there's a couple little marks here, but they can be buffed out and polished as well too. Open up the passenger side door. Got the side pockets as well with a cup holder. Down onto the kick panel, up onto the dash. Before I go any further, it's got the cup holders there as well too. Go across the top of the dash, back through the driver's side seat. Those seats are very comfortable as well. Back through the center console onto the passenger side seat. You can see it's got the logbooks and owner's manuals, but I'll go through them shortly with you. I did send you some photos of the vehicle and logbook service history as well. Through the trim, pockets here with your cup holder as well too. Up onto the back of the seat, back through to the back row seats of the vehicle. Fantastic. Okay, just before I go away, I just want to go up onto the roof, just make sure there's no imperfections on the roof itself. Go across the top of the roof. That's in great condition, as you can see there, Josh. Alright, I'm just going to go to the rear wheel arch now. Just going to go around the wheel arch of the rear, checking the tyres. Like I said, got plenty of tread on those tyres. The yellow wheels, there's no gutter rash on the yellow wheels at all. Onto the rear bar and up onto the tailgate. But I go to the rear bar first. It's fitted out with the tow bar as well too. There's a little bit of a paint missing here. There's a bit of a scratch, but we can brush touch that for you as well. On the back of the tailgate, you've got the reversing camera as well. You can see there, Josh. Just looking back here and going down to the side of the vehicle here, to the front of the vehicle now. Just checking the paint just to make sure there's no imperfections on this side. Fantastic, that looks good. That's in great condition. Just going to go around to the wheel arch here now, Josh. Just check the front wheel arch. You can see how clean and tidy actually underneath there. Checking how much tread on those tyres. Down to the kick panel. Back through the wheel arch here. Fantastic. Checking those tyres and the rims itself. Also back through the passenger rear door on the driver's side. Back through the back of the seat. In through the back row seats. Fantastic. Okay, having a look through the driver's side now. Just checking the trim on the driver's side. Your windows, your mirrors, your central locking your windows. Down onto the pockets, cup holder, onto the kick panel, up through the floor, in through the dash. Cup holder on the driver's side as well too, so it's got plenty of cup holders in this vehicle. And then back through the driver's side seat. So I'm just going to jump in right now and just put the camera onto the cluster and just want to have a start the vehicle up. Fantastic. Okay, so having a look at that, the speed odometer reading, it says 36,411 on the clock. Just before I go away from the steering wheel, just want to make sure I go around the steering wheel itself. Make sure there's no bad perfections on that side there for you, Josh. You've got your Bluetooth, your voice recognition, your volume controls, and then on the right side of the steering wheel, you've got your cruise control as well too. Fantastic, having that as well is great. In through the audio sound system, touchscreen button, just your normal radio play. Underneath that is all your air conditioning. Just below that again, you've got your 12-volt auxiliary for your chargeable. Also your AUX and USB. I'll pop that down. Fantastic. Your 4-wheel drive switchover button from 2 high, 4 high to 4 low, and then your center diff lock as well too with your hill descent. In your part is you've got your center console with your cup holders in the middle there, plenty of space. Checking out the logbook service history is the most important thing to do. Like I said, it's a one owner, full books. Done the first service at 5,000, second one at 14,000 Ks, third one at 30,000 Ks, and the last one at 36,000 Ks. Brilliant, fantastic. You've got all your owner's manuals in there as well too, Josh. I'm just going to pop out now and go through the engine bay as well too, Josh, for you. And just have a look underneath that, how clean and tidy that is as well too. So, give me 2 seconds, pop that up. Fantastic. Being looked after, really great in condition. Like I said, there's no dramas whatsoever. If there is any questions that you would like to answer, please do not hesitate to give me a call. But thank you very much for your inquiry on our Isuzu Dmax that we have in stock. Thank you.